Do you see this? We are in the Dwarven Village. Hell yeah. Today we're going to take a look at whether or not it is worth playing Lineage 2 Aiden, the new server that opened on August 11th. We're going to take a look and see what it's all about. Stay tuned. Welcome friends to a new, assessment video of Lineage 2 Aiden. We have made it, and this opened the other day. It is the 15th when I'm recording this, so it's about 4 days after the opening of the server. I did not get on right away. I wasn't even going to really assess this situation, but apparently it's worth at least checking out. I wanted to give you guys a video so you guys can check it out. And if you look at, we're in the Dwarven Village. How cool is this? So obviously, let's go smack a gremlin in the face, because that's what you do in the Dwarven Village when you get started. You smack a gremlin in the face. And I guess, okay, perfect. We picked up the blue gemstone. Oh, that music is amazing. I love it. This brings me back. So this has the old school feel for sure. All right, we talked to Foreman Dude. All right, we're used to this. We've done this all before. Newbie guide. Oh, he took us all the way there. Wow, teleport you right there. So that's new. You don't have to make the walk. Let's do questicles. Sure. Go to the hunting. It takes you right to the hunting grounds. Wow, it has streamlined the process and gets you going. So there's auto hunting. Okay, fun. All right, looks like we're just moving right along. Cool. We don't have that. What about Mayfer's Might? Can we get that guy? Yeah. Power Strike, sure. All right. Okay, inventory ticket we don't have. Power Strike, I guess that's a normal skill. We can turn that on. Alright, these are buff skills, so they give you buff skills right out of the gate. Nice. Well, we're a spoiler, so we're old school. So this is cool. I mean, it feels like we have the old way of being able to play the game. So there's sweeper and spoil. I wonder if we can get everything going. Seha's Grace. Okay, so obviously there's some things going on. Looks like there's a ton of things that we can do from the mission standpoint of things. Scroll of Escape Disruptus. Oh, one thing that I was checking out before we get too far into the game. I guess let's just talk to dude. We're level 15 already. Okay. Okay, so they streamlined the process of doing everything you need to do. Which it seems a little bit janky. First of all, let's take a look at the store. The store is extremely pay to win. There's tons of stuff in the store. Like, we can buy a Seha's starter kit. And it gives you all of these things. Storm Scrolls, Lamps of Acceleration Potions. I don't know exactly what all this stuff does, but obviously it's XP based types of things. Seha's Potion, 200% XP SP gain. So we're already level 15. I would imagine that this is going to push you to the end game very quickly. So there's a lot of stuff in the game. If you are starting out, there are 3 things that you can get that are 0 Adina that don't cost anything. They're welcome kits, and they give you all these things. So make sure to go ahead and get those if you did get started. And they put them in your inventory like so. I believe this was one of them. And the defense scroll. We have the kit, so let's use that. Let's use that. Boost defense scrolls, we've got that going. We can use those guys. And these guys. And these guys. Alright, so what's this? Oh, we definitely want to use that. That's nice. Not sure what those potions are for. I want to look at that later, but all right, if we move this over here. All right, so we've got all these things. We're obviously started. We've got full buffs, and they're old school buffs. They're not the new school buffs. So I think we can just turn this stuff on and run. Let's obviously increase our skills by upgrading all of our things. So far, one thing that I can see is that they've completely streamlined the old school method of connecting or doing things. I wonder, can we macro? Auto pick up on. Manner mode off. Combat mode. Short distance, long distance. There we go. So I'm wondering, macro, can we add a macro? Because what we want to do is we want to use our spoil skill, obviously, if we have the ability to do so. I don't know what these grace things are, but apparently there's things that you can do outside of the game that we're not really familiar with. Interesting. I'm going to take a look at the macros and see if I can discern a little bit more about what's going on with this version of the game. Alright, we reached a point where we can now do our class change. Did something come up? Oh, it did. Transfer. Okay, well, obviously we want to do Fortune Seeker action, so that's what we're going to go through. So, I did try to set up a macro, and it did not work. Oh, we have Moonshadow armor. Oh, nice. Alright, so we can use a blunt weapon or a Spear of Aiden. Well, let's use a Spear of Aiden because that's fun. Apparently you get these soul shot tickets we can take to a dimensional merchant. So if we go here, item, soul shots, imprint. So, oh, we could get a whole bunch of different types of soul shots even if we wanted. So I guess let's get 5 of those. We're going to need them, right? So I can take care of them later. But that's cool. You can kind of go through that. Alright, so let's learn our skills. This is a game of learning skills. You level up so quickly that you're just in a constant state of trying to learn your skills. I did try to set up a macro for spoiling, however, it did not work. At least I could not figure out how to make it work. Alright. So the game progresses you through very quickly. Oh, look at this. Okay, so let's put all this stuff. These are obviously all of our buffs. So haste, windwalk, might, shield, okay. Acumen. Oh man, we haven't seen this stuff for a while. Alright. Clarity, Spiridor, okay. Restore HP buff skill, alright. And I guess we'll turn all this stuff on. Did I turn all of them on? Looks like it. Alright, so we've got that going. We can probably turn this on now, so that'll run. One thing I might do is change sweep or spoil and sweep and put those here, since I could not get them to automatically run. I did set up a macro, but when you try to move it, it doesn't actually work or anything like that. I'm sure there's probably a way, it's just I haven't spent the time to look through it yet. So, alright. Let's continue on and see what... Oh, you can talk about auto hunting. We already know about auto hunting. We're so cool. Alright. Skip to the next area. Just send me on my way, would you please? And we are in Gludio. Oh, actually, it does not take... Does it not take you? Alright, I don't see anything here. So you actually have to... Oh, there we go. It takes you to the gatekeeper. Gotcha. Alright. You can teleport via this guy. Alright. We know how to teleport. If you guys haven't done teleporting, you guys... If you're a brand new player, I guess I can understand. But... Alright, so we're getting all of our buffs. That's fun. Alright. We're just gonna turn our stuff on and go for the gold. Spoiling doesn't really work so much. I mean, it probably would. If you didn't have... So, to spoil, you have to use... At least from what I can tell right now. You have to use... play it live. Which is fine. I get that. That makes sense. Being able to go through that would be a little bit odd. Special crafting. Look at this. Okay, so there's definitely some content here. I don't know how you get these things, but... Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to level up a little bit more. We're going to see where we're at. Oh, we ran into another spot here. So there's a talisman thing. So we use our talisman. Adventurous talisman. Okay, let's put that there. Bam, we have a +1 talisman. Okay. Oh, let's put our bracelet on. And this. Okay, so now we can equip a talisman and we get all those stats. Check that out. Okay, that's nice. What does this do? Oh, here we go. Can we... Alright, so we've improved our Spear of Aiden. Nice. Probably wasn't supposed to do that, but whatever. Okay, so we did that. Great. We did our thing. On to the next. We finished up what we needed to do. Alright. I do. Let's go on. Alright. Follow your scroll. So this is very similar to the regular game. They're kind of pushing you through the game, getting you... pushing you towards the end game right away, which kind of makes sense. Obviously, we're all kind of going through the same setup here with all these other people. There's some things that we need to explore, like the Seha's Grace, this magic lamp. Oh, so you can add... Alright, so if you get a greater lamp... Oh, I see. So you can add Seha's Blessing. Or you add 300 magic lamps and you get a Seha's Blessing. Interesting. There's obviously different types of crafting, so we've already seen this special crafting grid. Don't really know how to do any of this stuff, but it looks like there's tons of stuff to be able to do. So for Adina, you can craft an Aiden's Talisman enchant scroll. Okay, so it's very heavy on pay to win, it seems. There's a lot of stuff in the store. If you go searching through the store, there's all this stuff. There's also stuff online that I found that you can't is it like 50% XP? So it's, I don't know how much it matters, because like you can push to the end so quickly. If we look at the ranking, there's people that are already level 75, 70, in the 70s. So like the server's only been up for 4 days. So... And looks like you can level pets. There's PvP aspects, obviously. 3 versus 3 Olympiad. That sounds kind of fun. And then clans. Same type of stuff. One thing I did find... Oh, sorry, my view is all askew. They have a collection, just like they do in the other version of the game. So you can add things that you need to add to get skill cooldown and things like that. So definitely very similar to how the original version of the game is going. So, all right, let's go ahead to Bathos. Looks like you talked to Bathos quite a bit. The other thing that I noticed was the character screen is quite a bit different than what I'm used to seeing. Oh, strength. Start bonus. Oh, stat bonus. I thought it said start. It's tough to read a little bit. I've got a wonky monitor still. But there's all these things that you can click through and look at. I don't know how much of it's useful or if it's just fluff. It seems like it's a lot of fluff, but it seems like you can probably add attributes. There's obviously some things here that you can add as you get more things, which is quite interesting. If you're familiar with playing, you know, the game, everything seems to be very similar to other versions. Sweeper Festival. Okay, sure. I did end up running out of SP, so obviously SP is a thing. Let's worry about our attacking abilities. Level it all up, baby. Not enough SP, so that's the thing. We're already behind SP, so we're gonna have to worry about that. All right, what's this next thing? We have another tutorial for gem enhancements. We have a brooch. All right, let's click on the rewards. Yes. Yes. All right, so there's obviously some level 1 rewards. Sure, click on all the things. All right, so obviously you can, gems are similar to what we've seen before. We have gem fragments that we can kind of play with. Looks like we can upgrade our Aiden weapon. Is that what it says? Weapon Aiden. Does it actually have... Can it break? Safe enchant level +4. Alright, so now we have a +4. That's cool. Excellent. Oh, here we go. More newbie growth kit stuff, which helps you push to the end. Interesting. All right, gem. Put them together. Yay, we win. Okay, so now we have a level 2. All right, perfect. So as we get more, we can try to level up more. Let's talk to Bathos and continue on. Secret Garden. All right, I'm going to play for a little while, and we're going to see where we get to. I'll bring you back if something interesting comes up. So, I've been playing for a little while. I'm level 35. It does take you through the normal old-school progression of the game, kind of. So it takes you to, you know, the Ruins of Agony, and now we're in the 35 to 40 region, so now we're in Death Pass. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense that we're going through these portions of the game, which is kind of neat. Once you level up and you go through certain parts of the game, you do get the ability to get all of your skills. So it just seems to be that there's some minor spots that are, like, right now. Once we complete this quest, we'll have enough SP to get our other stuff. So it's kind of like a little rubber banding motion happening, which is kind of interesting. There are special hunting zones, but you need to obviously be certain level and above. So that's kind of interesting. I haven't taken a look at town yet, but I was taking a look at the store, and there's definitely there's these 4 boost items that can really kind of help you out, especially these things. Like, these boosts are kind of huge. Like, for 30 days, 200% XP SP gain. if you stock up on these, if they ever go away, I mean, that's massive. Plus there's these XP boost scrolls that last for 20 minutes that you can purchase as well. That's pretty big deal. And then there's these different kits, like there's these premium kits that come with all these different types of boosts, supply kits that come with more boosts. Everything you can just buy everything to boost as quickly as you want. Obviously Brooch level 3, Onyx level 3, shiny jewel boxes for players that are level 84 and below. You know, there's all these things that you can get to help improve your character right out of the gate. So for somebody that doesn't pay, they're already at a severe disadvantage if just looking at the store alone, let alone trying to play on your own and catch up. The game seems to be fairly streamlined and pushes you through the game very quickly. I was able to join a clan, so we're in a clan, kind of cool. The Gods, OCA. I just picked one that was open and kind of ran through to get the Advent. So if we take a look at the Advent, we got plus 15 P attack and M attack, which is kind of cool. So clans are a thing. There's obviously activity. You can get rewards for getting certain activity and clan contribution. Right now we get Seha's Blessing Imprint. We get this all the time, but as you level up, you get more and more, which is kind of neat. Very cool stuff. All right, we finished that quest, and I'm gonna guess that we're gonna get our level 40. All right, class transfer, bounty hunter. Yes, hello, thank you. Let's complete our growth patterns and our things here. Very good. Did we get anything in our inventory? We did. So second class transfer box, newbie growth box. We can use all of our SP because obviously it's something that we're probably going to need. I read this a little bit more closely, these enchant scrolls, and it appears as though it says current at the bottom. It says current enchant level remains if fails. So I've just been smashing these on to my weapon, hoping for the best. So we're at a +6, which is pretty awesome. I think that's about it. What's this guy do? Magic Lamp of Acceleration. So this gives you 20% speed boost. So yeah, let's use that, of course. Why not? I did get some unknown material. So fills crafting points when recharged. Interesting. Crafting points. You don't have enough crafting points to refresh this. Okay, so obviously there's some things that we need to consider when it comes to those types of things. But all right, let's continue on and see how things go. Oh, I've already used the magic lamp, so whoops. See, you get a whole bunch of SP when you level up every 5 levels. We don't have a million Adina, so we can't do that. A lot of skill upgrades. All right, level 40, we've reached the Sea of Spores, and wow, holy moly, there's tons of people here. It's quite overwhelming. There's a number of people, which is good. I mean, obviously it's new, so the server wants a bunch of people to play. So obviously I've picked up a bunch of different things. Reach level 44, clear Sea of Spores. I don't know if I'm following the main quest line anymore or not because I have another one. But I'm just doing things as they come up, following quests, killing as many things as I can. It's no different than many of the other Lineage 2 games that are out there. I can imagine if this continues just kind of the way it is. I don't know what the end game looks like, but I mean, this is kind of getting... I'm already kind of bored with this. So unless there's a bunch of endgame content, it doesn't seem really much different than what we're already playing, other than you have the old school feel versus the new school feel. So for me, this is kind of just going through the motions at this point. I'm gonna dive in and try to see if I can figure out any more. I'm gonna level up more and see where we're at. Alright, so I've been leveling, playing for a little bit. SP is most certainly, you know, a thing when you go to try to learn your skills. It's not easy to get SP, at least from what I've found so far. Maybe we haven't found something that we need to find yet, but I'm not quite sure. One thing I wanted to do is take a look at towns, because we haven't taken a look at a town yet, and it looks like, okay, Aiden seems to be really busy. Now, are people in Giran? Because that's, depending on if you're in North America or EU, this can change back and forth, depending on the place or the server. It looks like Giran is empty. Oh, no, okay. They're just taking a little bit for people to spawn in, but it doesn't look like there's any shops here. So Aiden is obviously the main hub. So you could use the teleport, or you can use the gatekeeper, just like usual. Okay, and alright, so Aiden seems to be the place. It's not as quick as Awakened, but it seems to work. We still have some quests. Things are going. It looks like there's quite a few people playing when it comes to these types of things. One thing I haven't checked out yet is a special hunting zone. Alright, so you can get to the Transcendent Dungeon. It costs 100 gold to go in there. That's really cheap. Holy moly. So, okay, solo dungeon is 40 to 49. Obtain a lot of XP for 10 minutes. Okay, well, let's go in and take a look at what can happen for 10 minutes. Alright, let's talk to this lady. Okay, I guess let's turn it on and see what's up. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Okay, they come at you pretty hard. All right. One thing I did not take a look at is damage text. Damage. Let's see what we're getting now. Are we getting a lot of kills here? Oh, there's like treasure chests and things, but it's easy to lose XP or HPs. Are we gaining a lot here? Oh, maybe we are. Interesting. Okay, so there's obviously some dungeons and instances you can do. Let's turn that back on. This is a thing. So HP is most certainly a problem in this place anyways. Can you auto use potions? Does it give you a spot to do that? No. Oh, just does the red mean you can't? I'm not quite sure what that means. Alright, so this is fun. It looks like it's kind of like waves. Also, there's the Seha's Grace, those little blue potions you have in your inventory. When you get them, you can use them to improve your Seha's Grace, which gives you more, there you go, boost. Boosty boost. Oh, okay. So, let's learn some skills. Okay, so yeah, SP is definitely, certainly still a thing. It does look like things come faster, though. HP is obviously some sort of issue. I guess maybe we want to get our skill next. HP recovery. Actually, I think we want to add our P attack here. We don't really need to provoke because give you sturdy body, stun resistance plus 3%. We're totally gonna die. Oh, I guess you can just click it a bunch. Okay, that's fun. Not enough. Alright, now that we're getting more of our skills. So it looks like you get 10 minutes in here. And we're just burning through HP. That's pretty awesome. But we're getting a lot more XP, so this is obviously a pretty awesome instance to be able to go through. Oh, we are so dead. 100% XP recovery. Sure, yeah, definitely. No XP to recover. Okay, to the village. No loss. Alright, well that's fun. So that was neat. So that's something to do. So obviously, you know, I'm wondering whether or not I'm missing something to not be able to do that. Alright, let's talk to High Priest Orvin here. Alright, so, you know, my assessment of the game is, I mean, it's like any other Lineage 2 game, right? That's the idea. We're level 45. Okay, so I went into the Transcendent Dungeon before I was probably supposed to. Before at least the game tells you to go there. But that's fine. No problem at all. We have more Soul Shot tickets, but how much do we have here? Are we good? We have 48,000, so we're okay. And we are in the cemetery. Oh, we died, so we have to load up all of our stuff. You know, the game is pretty awesome. It's like any other any other Lineage 2 game, right? So there's a level of pay to win that you have to be comfortable with, or at least okay with. You can choose to use it or not. Obviously, the people that do use it have a crazy advantage over everybody else. The cemetery is pretty packed, so I guess we just have to turn this on and hope for the best. So obviously, everybody is, you know, being the server is new, everybody's trying to get to the point where they can level their characters up. Since it's brand new, it's Grace Cookie. These are the things that add stuff to your Seha's Grace, which is kind of cool. Can we get another weapon increase here? Do we win? Bam. Nope. We did not win. A dungeon pass. All right. That's about it. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's a lot of the same. You know, go kill the mobs, kill the number that you need, go to, you know, reach a certain level, clear a Transcendent Dungeon, which we will have to do on another time. But yeah, I mean, this stuff is pretty self-explanatory. Would I play this for a long period of time? Probably not. I'm on core, so, you know, SP is the thing here. That seems to be the main... I didn't play long enough. I mean, I've put in, I don't know, a good 2 or 3 hours here, I think, roughly, and we're level 45. You know, I think you can get to level 50 pretty easily. If you just turn it on and let it run, you're gonna make the levels no matter what. So things are fine. As you can see, it's quite crowded in a lot of the areas, so fighting for mobs is going to be a problem depending on where you're at. This seems to be a bottleneck, since this is a very small area and there's a ton of people still here. So I'll let it run. We'll see what happens. But overall, should you play this game? or should you play on the Aiden server? My opinion is no. If you want to get a nostalgic feel for the game, it's worth playing. The game gives you a whole bunch of stuff to start because it's a brand new server, so that's pretty nice. That's some pros. Some cons, I think, is it's going to be really repetitive and really redundant, which Lineage 2 version isn't. So as you can see, I'm just kind of following everybody else here. Follow the train of people in the cemetery. We could probably explore further and see how well this can work, but I'm not too concerned about it. But I would say no. Playing this game is probably, playing on the Aiden server is probably not ideal. MP is usually an issue, it seems, from what I found. It's probably because I don't have all my skills. I'll just keep playing Awakened, on core. It'll be a lot better, I think. The true test would be what happens afterwards, at the late game. I'm sure it's probably decent. Obviously, there's these other different transcendent dungeons that you can do that can probably get you through. Obviously, we can't do this one because we've already done it today. So I can't even do this clear transcendent. Whoa, what was that? I can't even do this clear transcendent dungeon, so I wouldn't play the game. I would move on and do something else with your life. So, all right, friends, I hope you've enjoyed this assessment. The Aiden server doesn't seem like a place to play. You might have some fun. If you guys have reached further levels, please let me know down in the comments. I'd like to know what some of the end game looks like. Maybe it is worth playing later on. I've already put 2 or 3 hours into this, and I haven't really gotten anything out of it that I don't already get from the other servers I play on, so there's no reason for me to kind of continue. So I'll let it run, but I'd love to hear your comments. What do you think about Aiden? How are you guys playing? Are you guys trying to reach the leaderboard? I know that's another thing people love to do. Since it's a brand new server, people are trying to, go up the chain, and be as best they can because they can try to rank and everything. So I'm nowhere near any of that. I see familiar names and Dooley, so interesting. So some people are playing here. A lot of names I haven't seen before, but use your own judgment. If you're already playing on a Lineage 2 server, you're probably already established. It'd probably be best to play there. So as always, friends, please like and share on your favorite social media. I'll catch you guys in the next assessment or video. Make sure to go check out my core series. That's what we're on. That's our home right now, so go check that out. It's a lot of fun. If you are interested, please join the Discord, and I do have memberships available for everybody that is looking to help support the channel. As always, take care and be well.